So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's away we go then.
I think Pavel Nedved's going to have a starring role here, Peter. Being two-footed, he can operate both as a traditional and as an inverted winger. So he always offers you that option, hugging the line or coming inside.
Very versatile, isn't he?
Yeah, and then there's that trademark run from deep.
So the defence are going to have their hands full.
You can say that again. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now they can spring out of defence. He has found the way through. Tries a shot! Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Kaká. Fling, terrific header! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Nicely worked. Schmeichel gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And it's Belletti. Belletti is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, can he get onto this? Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So
big header! And it's a goal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So, a breakthrough already. Oh, what a climb! And he has kept it out somehow.
Batistuta really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Van Basten wins the duel this time. Vinicius Junior. Kaká. Ball is over the line. Wirtz. And the pass is intercepted. Schmeichel claims comfortably. Barcelona have reclaimed it. Nicely weighted ball. Wirtz. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Saliba. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Vinicius Junior receives it in a good... Climbs up big! No mistake! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Syria are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his great rival. He's a sharp little ball here. Ruben Neves. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Kaka knocks it into space, looking to play him in. And here's Vinicius Junior. Picked out, he's had a shot! And it's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
A case now of complete control.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor. Van Basten really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
There will be 1 minute added time.
He's shifting through the gears here. Drive, he rises! And that's it for the first half, a breathless ending. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Syria will be wanting more of the same in the second half then. Utterly dominant in the first period, and they're 3-0 up. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's fabulous. Plenty to aim at here. Tries to get it clear. Well, they've got it again. Aimed beyond the defence. Played it again. And who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Kaka tries to play it through. Looking for the run. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an...
Oh, what a mistake! He's found the way through. Reinder. And the finish! He has done it! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
And now he has two. Syria are having a ball here. Cross needs to be good. That's a decent clearance. Defending was strong and firm.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Syria are looking to go forward now. Is there any support? He might not need it. And here comes the corner. It's their second corner of the game. Schmeichel breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's managed to get free. Closing in on goal. Vitz.
Syria have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Vinicius Junior purring through the gears. Nedved.
This is the time you need that pace.
It's a promising position. That's good play. That is ended up in no man's land. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape. certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
It's a goal kick. Threads one in, and this is Van Basten. Real chance! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Wirtz is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's got full. Oh, has another go. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That pass has been well intercepted. Now that looks a decent ball.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add, ambitious.
It's a mighty effort! It wasn't a great header in the end. Not the best distribution from the keeper. A probing pass. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well read, nice interception. Can he get it through? Good ball, good take. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Syria presented with a golden opportunity here. Schmeichel, in the context of the game, he must save it. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We have already started here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I would think that this fella Valverde's role is going to be so key here. He'll be...
Oh, smashing header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, super ball. And the shot! They've scored! Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Galatasaray are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Reinders. That's really well manoeuvred. Short changes him with that pass. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And it's Otto. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Good switch, that.
And this is Hullet. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Otto. Ball's gone out of play. Syria leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Knocks it into space. Well read, nice interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
James. Now it's Drogba. Looking for options for movement. Gullit unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Engages and forces him off the ball. He is through here. Now it's Rooney. Now it's Rooney. Oh, look at the space here. Rodri plays it all the way forward.
Galatasaray really are trying to go early and direct here, Peter. There's definitely a conscious effort to almost bypass midfield and get someone in quickly.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
And the long ball is ridiculed somewhat, but long passing will always have a respect, particularly if it picks out the movement up front, of course.
And here's Drogba. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Oh, can he get onto this? Bale. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Van Basten. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and Everton goes for the shot! Off the post! Good running, strong and purposeful. An instinctive delivery. And that should get the job done. And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Played into the box. Cleared without hesitation. Syria have the chance to go the other way. Oh, sweet feet. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Vinicius Junior. Looking to play him in. That's a little off target. Rodri plays it long. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Terrific save by Manuel. Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Galatasaray have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Half-time getting close now. He's had it taken off him. Cannavaro does really well to win the ball there. And this is Van Basten. Bellingham. And this is Drogba. Vinicius Junior. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Rodri. Nesta. And it's Cannavaro.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Rijkaard. We are into overtime. Tries to pass it through. Reinders. Now the chance! Glorious! About as smooth as it gets. 2-2. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So your views on the first half?
Syria really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Syria ahead 2-0, and they are looking good.
Substitution.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Bellingham. And he's been shifted off it. And he can clear it away. That's the throw. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Rodri. Beckham. Now it's Drogba. That's been cut out, well played. And he thumps it clear. And he's managed to gift it back. Ball's out once more. Rooney. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Beckham. Otto could try cutting inside here. Looking to go deep. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Nicely weighted ball. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's cut it out. Oh, he's put Van Basten! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Played out to the right. James made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. And he's picked it up out wide. That'll be a corner. Galatasaray have their third corner. Bale plays it short. Cross to the back post.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Syria are looking to go forward now. Rodri. Galatasaray looking to pass their way through. And he's heaved it away. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Now he's off and running. Bale. The ball goes in. And the keeper beats it away. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Otto calmly anticipates. And it's Drogba. Now it's Hullet. Reinders. That has been slung wide. And he whips it in. Keeper has taken decisive action. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Now here's the delivery. Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Van Basten. And he's managed to get... And a chance! And it's there! And they are cruising away. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
A case now of complete control. It's a good foot in there. Not the most accurate pass. Looking for the run. Galatasaray needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got...
Chance for a shot! Keeper's got his work done.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. Time and again they are repelled. He won't be happy with that one. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul.
Substitution on the field.
He'll fancy himself from here.
Vinicius Junior.
Bale!
18, Rooney.
Just too high.
Number 12, Van Basten. Number 8, Reinders. Coming on the field, number 20,
The pressing's
Makelele.
intense, and it's
Number
paid off.
7, Kukçu.
Belly.
Number 10, Griezmann.
Some
Number 4,
excellent tackling here, and
Zaniolo.
that one a
2
perfect
minutes
example.
has been indicated.
Bale. Oh, important interception. Griezmann looks to get on the end of this. Oh, that's ambitious. And that is the last effort of the game. Syria looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch, and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them.
And a quick reminder today to please
How would
take
you sum
all
up what we've
deductibles
witnessed, Jim?
located by the
Syria
entrance
definitely
gates.
impressing
Thank
me
you
here,
very much for your
especially the way that
cooperation.
attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running...
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle. Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on year. A brilliant maverick who just, Jim, seems to go on and on.
Yeah, he's simply the boss, Peter. Everyone else, including us, just the supporting cast in an act where he will always take centre stage.
In the Zlatan show, Zlatan is the only star.
I'm not arguing.
And the shot! Wonderful from Ibrahimovic!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Ibrahimovic really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Pull it. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And it's Ibrahimovic! And he has kept it out somehow.
Ibrahimovic clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. It's a mighty effort! And he's there to belt it away. Chance to deliver. Big header! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. And that is a little undercooked. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Looking for options for movement. Shot a goal! It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Played back.
Reinders really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, that pass isn't the best. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Syria finding their passes. He's in a good position here.
Syria are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And he has shown him a yellow card. Oh, the ball's run loose here. And it's Caceres. Hangs in a cross. Climbs up big. He will be livid with himself.
Milan are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone. You have to expect that from everyone now.
Vinicius Junior. That is good alertness. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Syria clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Yamal, he's picked his way through. Great chance! Oh, facing up to his adversary. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Deftly away.
2 added minutes has been
And
indicated.
he's on his way! He's through, it's one-on-one! Can he finish? It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. It was casual, it was careless, and that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.
And a quick reminder today that parking in the area around the stadium is strictly forbidden. Please use parking provided by the club or any other paid parking facilities in the area.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, the midfielder Youssouf Fofana is someone who's been very impressive, Peter. I'd say he adds something new to that number 6 role in that he's not someone who limits himself to just anchoring the midfield. He's happy to dribble the ball from back to front, trying to take players out of the game. He's actually very good at it too.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Haaland is onto this. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he's managed to get free. Now the delivery. Good read, needed to be. Vinicius Junior, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
Now it's Rafael Leao. Now, can they get him away? An instinctive delivery. Cleared without hesitation. But they've got it again. That is good strength. Crossed it again. And he thumps it clear. Tries to play it through. Fofana. Flings in across. Adams can get it clear. Has a shot! That had everyone off their seats.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Vinicius Junior might just make this. And this is Griezmann. Fofana.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Fofana. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that's clever. And that's a good ball. There's the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Beckham goes short. And he's been shifted off it.
Well, it was a really good thing he was on standby.
Pull it, and it's Fofana. It's gone backwards.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice. Rafael Leao really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Nicely weighted ball. Rafael Leao is wide and looking to get onto this. Oh, the ball's... And he shoots! Oh, it's come off the upright. Saliba, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, can he get onto this? And no, that was never going to make it.
Milan have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Reinders, can he finish? Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Over to the left. Griezmann. Rudiger promptly onto that, and that is that. Searching pass he's played there. Can he finish? Goal, Milan! Half-time imminent. What a time to score! That was easy, almost too easy.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Milan have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
He won't be happy with that one.
There will be 1 minute
Looking for the run.
time.
Oh, well measured. He is through here. Oh, shooting chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's a searching pass. And there's the end of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Griezmann.
Here we go again then.
Number 14.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Substitution.
Now it's Haaland. Beckham. Oh, this is a very good run. He's had it taken off him. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, that has not gone well. He has found the... Haaland!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here, because that was a magnificent save.
Syria come out this half somewhat altered.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Oh, this looks sharp. And now a sudden chance to counter. Adams calmly anticipates. Tries a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Haaland really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Beckham, the regular corner taker. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. And he's there to get it away. Costa Curta. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. It's a pretty loose pass. Syria still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Spread out to the left. That's good play. And they win it back again.
Syria really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. He's got away. And the shot! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Zaniolo. And that is out of play. Oh, terrible pass. He's found a way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Good ball over the top. Oh, well played, well played. And he's got the beating of his man. Oh, that's a fine interception. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Syria are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Oh, good spread. Beckham picks it up out wide. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Substitution on the field. Number 12, Van Basten. Number 11, Vinicius.
And here's Rafael Leao. Valverde. Good ball, good take. Decent chance!
Number 22, Osimhen.
Milan surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rafael Leao. Chance, surely! It's there! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Koundé, Costa Curta.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Rafael Leao. Calafiori. Valverde receives it in a wide position. Matches Nunes. And the counter is on. And here's Osimhen. Costa Curta does really well to win the ball there.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
The ball has bounced loose now. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And we're done. Syria were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle. Bebeto, one half, of course, of one of the deadliest strike partnerships in history.
Yeah, he's the perfect fit for a fox-in-the-box type player, as he's got surprisingly good vision and an eye for a pass that allowed him to play more creative roles.
Whilst remaining, of course, a genuinely prolific goal-scorer. A 29-goal season, a 25-goal season during his stint in Spain.
And people will, of course, remember him for coming up with one of football's most iconic celebrations, too.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Back into the middle, played out to the left flank. Has crossed into the middle.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
And it's Neymar. It's Forlan. That's a nicely shaped... Decent chance! And it's a goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Neymar.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And this is Neymar. And he's being shifted off it. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And here's Vinicius Junior.
There they go, hunting again.
Reinders tries a cross.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set. They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Now it's Bebeto. That has not gone well. Carvajal gets over and intercepts. Now that looks a decent ball. Great ball, and the shot! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Reinders. Nicely shaped ball. It's a pretty loose pass. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Great vision. That is good alertness.
Syria are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Defending was strong and firm. Great ball if he can get there. This might spell shot a goal! He scores! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Substitution in progress.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Rijkaard. Well seen. Saw that coming. Knocks it into space. That's been slipped through. Rijkaard. Not the most convincing of passes. He's a sharp little ball here. Forlan gets into a good position.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Tries to pass it through. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, nice touch. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Fired deep towards the back post. And he's there to clear it. Crossed in again. Oh, what a climb! No, not the best of headers. Can he get on the end of this? He's picked his way through. Shoots!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Reinders. Now it's Bebeto. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Now it's Van Basten. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Pedri. Syria making some potentially decisive changes. They weren't waiting around. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Vinicius Junior.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Up he goes! They've done it! And right on half-time, that is telling. Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
And it's half-time here. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
And the second half gets underway.
Syria really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Gattuso. And it's Carvajal. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Now it's Van Basten. He's looking wide. He's got away. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Now, can they get him away? Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that. Looking for options for movement. Gattuso wins the duel this time. And that was very necessary. Forlan. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
He's shifted. Big chance! Carvajal gets rid without sophistication. Cross into the box. Back in once more. Keeper has taken decisive action.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think of.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Oh, no messing about. It is red. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
Well, I suppose the other choice, Peter, would have been to let your opponent score, so he had no other option.
Substitutions taking place.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. That is ended up in no man's land. Vinicius Junior is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Long ball by the goalkeeper. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Not the most accurate pass.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't...
And he's let fly! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Substitution.
He's tried one! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Mateus Nunes is offering a wry smile there. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Oh, great defending, that needed doing. And a chance! And now a sudden chance to counter. Looking for a runner. Neymar.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Ruben Dias. Bellingham. Now it's Haaland! It's there! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
We have ourselves a real game here.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And this is Bebeto. Bebeto unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Gattuso makes the interception. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Reinders really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just gonna...
Great chance! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Vinicius Junior actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And he's there to belt it away. That'll be a throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 15, Bebeto. Number 18, Neymar. Number 10, Bellingham. Number 25, Pedri. Coming on the field, number 20,
Gattuso.
number 21, Hazard. Number 9,
Park Ji-sung.
Number 24,
Raul.
Guti.
Baresi shows the will to win the ball.
Oh, that's fabulous. Skims one in, and the shot! Oh, it's in! Late in the day, this could well be it! Some heroic goalkeeping. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven, and whilst you might argue to the contrary... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And we're underway.
For me, Peter, David Beckham is one of the greatest wide players of his generation.
And a bit of a throwback in a way, in the sense that he's a right-footed right winger.
Yeah, it's the perfect position for him. His game has never been about cutting inside. It was kind of the hit the byline and get crosses in.
He's often mentioned, though, hasn't he, that he'd rather play in the middle.
Yeah, and that's something I find hard to understand personally, in view of his brilliant skill set.
Soboslai is... and a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Syria certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
And this is Adriano. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, easy pickings there. And it's lofted through here. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Adams is there, and he can get that clear. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. A header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Kukçu. Well, that is one way to stop him. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Veron goes steep. And Veron! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Veron clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
And it's Soboslai. Played back in. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. It is a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Galatasaray have the chance to go the other way. Now, can they get him away? Swings it. Oh, smashing header! Marquinhos is there to clear. That's a decent clearance. Played in deep.
He was too tightly marked when that came his way. Not really much he could do.
Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Well, nothing to report in terms of goals, but it's not for the want of trying.
Yeah.
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Syria have their second corner now. He's got tall. Oh, it rattles the bar. Not the most accurate pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Fired deep, he rises! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Marquinhos getting this one clear. Oh, he's been caught napping! Drives it in. And they've got rid. And they've been given a corner. Corner number 2 then. Goes for a shot! And he gets rid in a hurry. And now a sudden chance to counter. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. And that's put paid to a promising move. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Torres. Chouameni spots it and intercepts. Yaya Toure. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Yaya Toure gives no quarter whatsoever. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Thuram cuts it out. Saliba gets over and intercepts. Could move up a gear here. Beckham in acres of space out wide. He has found the way through. Tries to cross. Climbs up big! Big moment! Massive goal!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
Number 6.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in it.
And the half-time whistle goes. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Engages and forces him off the ball. And smartly reclaimed. It's a searching pass. He's found some space. Beckham with the cross. Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Torres.
Time and again they are repelled.
Well, that pass isn't the best.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Crosses it in. Terrific header. They've scored! And there's the goal they've been looking for. A really thumping header. Absolutely crashes it in.
Superb timing to generate that power. Threw a really strong neck behind it, and he gave the keeper little opportunity.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
That's a throw.
Substitution.
Intercepts the throw. That's well read. And he's let fly. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
Galatasaray are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And that is expertly dealt with.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
It's a pretty loose pass. Played out to the right. Done delicately. That's good vision. That's the keeper's ball. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, delightful ball. Gnabry proves just a little bit too strong. That's a good ball out wide. Gnabry gets into some space. Gnabry with the delivery. It's a mighty effort! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Sorloth really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Galatasaray have their third corner. Chance, surely! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Distributed tidily. He's in plenty of space here. Out of play for a goal kick. Schmeichel. Can he get on the end of this? Gnabry picks it up out wide. Gnabry play. Oh, what a climb! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Number 12, Van Basten. Number 14,
Costa Curta cuts out the pass.
coming on the field. Number 21, Van Nistelrooy. Number 9, Erling Haaland.
Back into the middle.
Number 18,
Gnabry.
Rooney.
Gnabry with the delivery. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. So their fourth corner of the game. Big header! They want to be quick to recover this. And that was very necessary. Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Bullet clearly furious with himself there. They looked for all the world like they were going to go 3-up.
They're up to 5 corners now. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Haaland. Kukçu.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Ibrahimovic. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Now it's Szoboszlai. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Gnabry. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And this is Hullet. He gets big! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
A case now of complete control. Hullet is eyeing up his options in the middle. So he's plotting something before playing it in. Oh, he's done well. Great stop. A whisker away from making it 4.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Oh, important interception. And this is Ibrahimovic. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can...